So you all know that feeling, when you are celebrating your birthday, you love tourism, you do tourism. In fact, everything about you is just tourism. So, and you decided to visit one of the best or the most talked about tourism attraction in your city. Of course, the feeling is something else. Christy was celebrating her birthday, and then we decided to visit one of the best tourism attractions in Abuja. We are talking about the Almat Farm. The Almat Farm is one of the best tourism attractions in Abuja. As you can see, the feeling is just different. Look at the way she's dancing and enjoying herself, and she's already having fun. Even before we started the main thing for the day, she's already having fun. So when you come to Almat Farm, the first and the most important thing you need to do is go to the reception. That's where you're going to do your registration. Pay them 5,000 naira. As at the time when we paid 5,000 naira per person. We were 5 in number, so we paid 25,000 naira. I don't know the amount now. So when you pay this money, there are a lot of things you can do free of charge, and there are things you can do you cannot do free of charge. Of course, this bike you're seeing here, you're going to pay for it if you want to use it, if you want to play with it, if you want to drive. But there are other things you can do free of charge, and one of those things is taking pictures. You can take pictures and enjoy yourself, have fun, and then wait for the tour guide to come and take you around, tell you more about Almat Farm. And while you're waiting, you can decide to do other things. You can take pictures, you can go to the restaurant and then look at what they have in the menu, and then of course buy their food if you can afford it. You see what we did that day? We didn't have much money. What we did is we left the Almat Farm, went outside, bought food, enjoyed ourselves. After eating the food, we came back again, and when we returned back, then we decided to go and meet our tour guide. Of course, she was waiting for us so that she can start taking us around to tell us more and more about the Almat Farm. So she's here and talking to us, telling us more about Almat Farm.
So the farm has been existent since 2013. That there's 3 sections on the farm. We have the hospitality section, the equestrian section, and the agrotourism section. So the hospitality section consists of the lubri and the huts, and the huts are for accommodation on the farm. It comes in either traditional or modern setting. And we have the single standard for family, the single standard for individual or for couples, and we have the double standard for family or for friends. We have the executive suites, we have the studio suites, and then we have the agrotourism section where we grow fresh farm produce ranging from cucumber, bell pepper, habanero pepper, and tomatoes. And then we have the equestrian section, that's the stable where we have the horses, the camel, the mules, and the pony horses. So the first touch point at the beginning of the tour is the amphitheater. And the amphitheater is an African-inspired building, and the design was inspired by the Kano Emirates. To the rooftop of the amphitheater, and that's where you can have an overview of all the sections of the farm, as the farm has over 100 hectares of land. So from there you can spot all the sections of the farm, and it's usually a nice spot to relax in the morning or evening when the sun is not out. It gives you a very nice background for pictures, as you can get to capture nature, the green vegetations, and the mountains. Touch points, that's the equestrian section. The stable where we have the horses, the camel, the mule, and the ponies. So the horses have a lifespan of 30 to 37 years old, and the male horses are called the stallion, while the female horses are called ma. And the horses one fun fact about the horses they can sleep while standing. The horses feed on hay. They are herbivorous animals, so they feed on grass and on hay. And then we have the ponies. The pony have a lifespan of 15 years. And then we have the mule. The mule are a crossbreed of the donkey and the horse. And then we have the camel. The camel have a lifespan of 40 to 50 years old. And we have 3 types of camel in the world. We have the Arabian camel, we have the Arabian camel, we have the Asian camel, and we have the white camel. The Arabian camel are the dominant species of camel in the world. And a camel can stay up to 10 months without drinking. And at a sitting, they can consume up to 145 liters of water. And then we have the llamas from the family of camel. We can get the wool, which is used for clothing and clothing and textile from the llamas. The tortoise have a lifespan of 250 years old, and the eldest is just 90 years. They feed on sand, they feed on grasses, and they feed on fruits. Ornamental pond where we have the gold and coil fishes that are used for decoration. That is aquarium in modern houses. Then we have the monkeys. We have 2 types of monkey, the Tantalus monkey, they are Nigerian breeds of monkeys. And then we have the Patas monkey from South Africa.
See, Almat Farm has one of the best, I don't know, this place is just one of the best places to be in Abuja. It's a very good place for your relaxation, recreation, picnic. In fact, it's also good for honeymoon. If you just got married, this is a place for you. This place, I recommend it for you. Look at this food. Imagine you and your wife, or you and your friends swimming. And of course, Almat Farm, they don't discriminate. They don't discriminate. They have a place for children. You know, when you have facilities like, when you have a place like this, and then you also create space for children, of course you're in for business. And then we have the children section here, and also I don't want to mention it, but we think we have adult children. They are enjoying themselves doing the Jangolova thing here. Christy and Paul, they're using the Jangolova, and of course they are remembering the old days, you know, the good old days. So you can just swing and then enjoy yourself. Almat Farm is a place I can recommend for anyone. You can come here, have fun, just the way Chris is jumping and celebrating and enjoying herself. Anyone can come here, enjoy and go.